What's up, world? Happy Lunar New Year. Today, we have a delicious recipe for you to make. We're making vegetable lo mein and pork dumplings. Lo mein is a popular American Chinese restaurant dish, and it's definitely my favorite thing to order. Today, I'm going to challenge myself to recreate them at home. For today's dish, we're going to need some fresh ingredients like carrots, pea snaps, ginger, mushrooms, bok choy, and can't forget about the egg noodles. Let's get started. Let's slice up the mushrooms. Bam! Into the plate they go. I like slicing my carrots at an angle. Check. This allows for more of the surface to get cooked and helps quicken the process. Pea snaps are easy peasy, just rinse them and into the plate they go. Next, we have our bok choy. Cut the leaves a little big and then go thinner as you go down, leaving out the butt. And into our serving plate they go. Now let's slice up our scallions. They are going to be our garnish. Don't be scared to chop up extra. We're going to use this for our dumplings as well. Now let's put them into a separate bowl. Next, let's grab a grater and ginger. Get to work. This is going to add great aromatics to our dish. Now let's put them into a separate bowl. Now that we have all of our ingredients beautifully sliced, we can move on to the gravy. This is what we'll need. Grab a small bowl, and in there we'll start off with 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce. Next, we'll go for some oyster sauce. Pour in about 3 tablespoons. We'll also add about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. And for some more flavor, we'll add about 1/4 cup of chicken stock. Finally, let's add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. This will give it a thicker viscosity. Mix it all together and you have a savory gravy. Look at that color. It smells amazing. I can't wait to coat all of our ingredients with this. It has a hint of a kick from the hot sesame oil I went with. Put some water to a medium-high flame. Get the water to start boiling and drop in your egg noodles. Stir them around every once in a while so they separate from their packaged form. Once your noodles are al dente, which should take about 2 to 3 minutes, drain the water, like so. Grab a pan that has enough surface area for your serving size. Let's start by adding our ginger in. Oops, I forgot to mention we're also going to use garlic. Cook these on low heat to release their flavors without burning them. Follow by adding your carrots and then pea snaps. These take a little longer to cook, so no need to worry about them scorching. Now we need to add the mushrooms. These need very little time in the pan, so add them as your last veggies. Let these veggies saute and have some fun with it. Now our final veggie, the bok choy. Add this and have your noodles and gravy close by. Let's add our noodles into the pan now. Mix all the ingredients together so you can show off all the different colors you just added. Get your savory gravy and pour that baby all over the pan. Mix it thoroughly until you see an even coat of gravy on your noodles. You should see how your sauce begins to thicken as the heat exaggerates all these flavors. Now that our lo mein is ready, let's transfer it into the serving plate. So now, let's get started on our pork dumplings. These are our ingredients. We have some sliced up scallion from before, ground pork, and baby Napa cabbage. Let's finally chop up our cabbage. Add a few pinches of salt and be generous since this will help extract water from the cabbage. Now mix it all together to incorporate the salt. Let's grab our grated ginger and pour it right into the bowl with our ground pork. Next, let's get our leftover scallions from before and pour them in as well. Now let's add 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and for a kick, some chili flakes to taste. You can also use whole red chilies instead. Let's add some flavors for our filling. Start with 5 teaspoons of mirin, which is a Japanese cooking wine, 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. You can also use anchovies instead, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch to absorb any excess liquid, and I almost forgot, 2 cloves of grated garlic, or 2 teaspoons of garlic puree like I'm using. Especially grind some black pepper all over your filling to taste. Add salt to taste as well. And finally, we're about to add our shredded cabbage. Let's give this cabbage a squeeze to get all the water out of it into the bowl. Once the water finishes dripping out, put it into the bowl with your pork. Give that a good mix. Make sure everything has spread through. Then just cover it up with some plastic wrap. Now let's put it in the fridge while we make the sauce. For this dipping sauce, we're gonna need about 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of mirin, red chili flakes to taste, and finally some scallions as a garnish. That's it, now just mix. Cover it with some plastic wrap and leave it in the fridge until we need it. And remember to take out your filling. Now we are going to start forming our dumplings. For this part, we had to bring out our cameraman to showcase the technique. Add a little water to the edges of the dough, like so. Grab a tablespoon of your filling and place it in the middle. Gently fold and layer the edges on top of each like so. Don't worry if it doesn't come out perfect. It's all about having fun and eating well. This is a great task to do with family and friends. This is how they came out. We had the whole team making different dumplings in the back. I'm going to pan fry my dumplings, so let's add some high heat oil and place the dumplings on the pan when the heat is right. Once you see the bottom turn a little bit brown, add a 1/4 cup of water and cover it up to steam the dumplings. Once it's covered, let the magic happen. Let the water evaporate. Once fully evaporated, your dumpling should be ready. Now we have our dumplings and lo mein ready to eat. Serve up your plate and showcase all the different colors, showing off your plating skills. Let's try it out. I love how many colors the peas and carrots bring to the plate. So now the moment of truth. Let's taste it. The peas are snappy. Let's get some noodles too. Guys, knock your glazes. There's nothing you can make taste bad if you do that. The veggie snap, the noodles are soft and flavorful. The aromatics are from Chinese food that you love. But the taste is different. Each ingredient really shines through. Now let's give these dumplings a taste. Bro, I need to take a pause. This is delicious. Soft, juicy, a blast of flavor. And I have a batch frozen for later that I might air fry, so stay tuned for that. This was an amazing dish, especially for a first attempt. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below, and remember, stay saucy.
What's up, New York? Ever wanted to experience a private plane ride around the city? Well, we're excited to announce the first ever Legaspi Sauce Challenge where you could win a private plane ride for two with my boy BK Pilot. All you gotta do is make sure you subscribe to our Legaspi Sauce channel and follow our Instagram page. Then, order food from one of the Saucy restaurants listed down below for either takeout or dine-in. Take a picture of you and the food while you're there and tell them we sent you. Just post the picture on Instagram and make sure you include the following hashtags: Stay Saucy and hashtag Legaspi Sauce Challenge. You can also make a reel by cooking one of the dishes from our series, Saucy Kitchen. Don't forget to tag us. The winner will be announced on March 12, 2021 via live on Instagram. Indoor dining is back, so let's support our local businesses and always remember to stay saucy.